Welcome back to Motip, where we delve into the darkest corners of true crime. Today, we uncover the chilling details of Israel Keyes, a name that sends shivers down the spine of anyone familiar with his horrifying crimes. Keyes was a meticulous and calculating serial killer who confessed to multiple murders across the United States. His story is one of the most disturbing in modern criminal history. Israel Keyes was born in Richmond, Utah in 1978. From a young age, he exhibited troubling behavior, but it wasn't until much later that his true nature would be revealed. Keyes was a methodical predator, planning his crimes with precision and leaving little evidence behind. Keyes' crimes spanned the entire country. He would travel extensively, often flying to one state, renting a car and driving to another to commit his heinous acts. This made it incredibly difficult for law enforcement to connect the dots. Keyes was unlike any serial killer. He had no specific victim type, and his methods varied. This unpredictability made him a particularly dangerous individual. One of Keyes' most infamous crimes was the abduction and murder of Samantha Koenig in Anchorage, Alaska in 2012. Keyes kidnapped Koenig from her workplace, held her captive, and eventually killed her. He then demanded ransom money from her family, even though she was already dead. Keyes was eventually captured in Texas after using Koenig's debit card. During his interrogation, he confessed to at least 11 murders, but the true number of his victims remains unknown. Keyes' meticulous planning and the lack of a clear pattern in his crimes have left many questions unanswered. In 2012, Israel Keyes was arrested and brought to trial. Facing overwhelming evidence and his own confessions, he was quickly identified as a highly dangerous individual. Keyes was held in federal custody and faced charges for the kidnapping and murder of Samantha Koenig, among other crimes. However, before he could be sentenced, Keyes took his own life in his jail cell in December 2012. This act denied the victims' families a full measure of justice and left many questions about his other crimes unanswered. The case of Israel Keyes is a stark example of how some criminals can evade full accountability. His death before sentencing left a void in the legal process, and many of his victims may never be identified. As we continue to explore the darkest corners of true crime, Keyes' case stands out as one of the most disturbing. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mind of a monster. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.